Hi there! In this tutorial we will learn how to create a single page calendar in Adobe Photoshop. If you want to be a good graphics designer, then you have to know how to create a calendar. So let's take a look how you will create a single page calendar in Adobe Photoshop. So at first we have to create a new document, and therefore we have to click this file menu, and from there we will go for new option. And our size will be 11 inches for width and 16 inches for height to create a single page calendar. And we will put 300 pixel per inches for our resolution, and color mode should be RGB color. So let me click OK. So this is our document, and now we have to open our exercise files. So let's open our exercise file from file menu, and from there we will go for open option. Inside our exercise file you will get this calendar design folder. You have to open the calendar design folder, then you will have to select this girl and fashion image. You just have to select this girl and fashion image, then you have to click open. Okay, this is our image and we will use this image inside our calendar, but before that we have to enlarge this image, and therefore we have to use crop tool. So here is the crop tool, and please make sure this content hour field should be selected. So let's enlarge the area for this image. Okay, we will go with this size, and here is the tick mark. So let me click on this tick mark, or you can hit enter button on your keyboard. Here we go. You can take a look. The rest of the part which we selected using this crop tool is filled with the content hour, and now we will use this image inside our calendar. So we have to select this entire image, and therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command A, and then we will copy this. You can use keyboard shortcut, that's your Ctrl C or Command C, or you can use this edit menu, and from there you will get this copy option. Okay, let's get back to our calendar design tab, and in this document we have to paste that image. So you can press Ctrl or Command V from your keyboard, or you can use this edit menu, and from there you can use this paste option. So let me use this paste option. So this is our image and we have to scale it, and before scale this image we have to use this move tool. So let me click on this move tool, and now we have to press Ctrl or Command T from our keyboard, and we will scale this image with our document. And let me hit enter button from my keyboard. Okay, so this is our image and we placed inside our document, and now we will use type tool. So here is the type tool, and we will type calendar in here, and therefore we have to increase the size of font. Let's go for 60 point, and let's place the text in here. So let me write calendar. Okay, calendar 2022. Okay, so let me click on this tick mark, and now we will scale this text properly in here. So therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and we will place this text over here. Okay, so let me click this tick mark. Okay, right now we will create a rectangle shape, and inside the rectangle shape we will place the month, we will place the date, and we will place the day. So therefore we have to use the rectangle tools. So here is the rectangle tools, and we will use black color for our fill color. So let's change the color. We will pick this black color and we will use a stroke, and we will use white color for our stroke. So let me pick white color from here. Okay, now we will draw a rectangle shape on here. Okay, here is our rectangle shape, and we will reduce the opacity. So here is the opacity. Let me decrease the opacity level. Okay, 35% seems good, and let me hit the enter button from my keyboard. Okay, right now we have to use rectangle tools once again, and before using the rectangle tools once again, I want to zoom in this image, and to zoom in you have to press Ctrl or Command plus sign from your keyboard. Okay, so let me draw another rectangle shape over here. So let me draw a rectangle shape once again, and we will change the fill color. We will not use black color this time, and we will use some cream color. So let me click on here and let's pick some nice color. Okay, this one seems good, and let me click OK. And we have to reduce the opacity for this new rectangle shape, and here is the new rectangle layer. So let me reduce the opacity. I want to go for, okay, 51% is good. Now we have to use the type tool because we will write the name of month over here. So let's use the type tool. So here is the type tool, and we have to reduce the font size. So we will go for 14 point. So here is the 14 point, and let me write January. January, and let me hit this tick mark, and we have to scale it properly. To scale this January text, we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's scale it. Okay, seems good, and let me click on this tick mark, and right now we will type the name of days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but we will not write the entire form. We will use SMS like that. So let me write at first S for Sunday, and then we will press 4 space 1 2 3 4, then we will write M for Monday, then again we have to press 4 space from our keyboard 1 2 3 4, then we will write T for Tuesday 1 2 3 4, W for Wednesday 1 2 3 4, T for Thursday 1 2 3 4, F for Friday, and 1 2 3 4, S for Saturday. Okay, looks good. Let me click on this tick mark, and now we have to scale this text properly with this rectangle shape. So therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's scale it properly. Okay, looks good, and let me click this tick mark. Right now we have to type the dates, and therefore we have to use this type tool once again, and let's start typing dates. Let's write 01, but before complete the typing of dates we have to reduce the font size, and therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command A button from our keyboard to select this entire 01, and then we will use 12 point for our dates. Okay, now we will use 4 space for typing the second date. So let's press 4 space 1 2 3 4, and let's type 02 1 2 3 4 03 1 2 3 4 04 1 2 3 4 05 1 2 3 4 06 1 2 3 4 07. Okay, so this is our date, and let me click on this tick mark, and now we will scale these dates along with the day. So therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and we have to scale it properly with the days. Okay, looks good. You can take a look. The dates placed equally with the days. Okay, so let's scale it once again properly. Okay, looks good, and let me hit this tick mark, and now we have to use the move tool. So here is the move tool, and using this move tool we will copy this dates, and therefore we have to press Alt button from our keyboard, and let's use this move tool, and let's press Alt button, and let's drag and drop over here. Okay, we will use total 5 line, and therefore we have to increase the spaces. Okay, looks good. And now we have to press Alt button once again, and let's copy this. Okay, we have to do for more 2 times. Let's press the Alt button. Okay, and for final one we have to press the Alt button, and we will copy these dates from upper line. Okay, so we have our 5 lines, and right now we will change the dates for second, third, fourth, and fifth lines. So therefore we have to use the type tool. So before using the type tool, let me select this second line, and you can take a look. After using the move tool, when I just clicked on the second line, in our layer panel it shows which layer is used for the second line, and it's automatically selected. So right now we will use the type tool. So here is the type tool, and let's start changing the dates. So right now we have to use 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and finally 14. Okay, let me click on this tick mark, and we have to scale it properly. To scale, we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's scale it properly. Okay, now it's scaled properly, and let's click on this tick mark, and now we have to use the move tool once again. So here is the move tool, and let me select the third line. So let me select the third line, and you can take a look, it's automatically selected the layers. And now we have to use the type tool. So here is the type tool, and we have to start changing the dates. So let me write 15, and then we will go for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, let me click OK, and we have to scale it once again. So let's click this tick mark, and we have to press Ctrl or Command T to scale these dates properly with the upper line. So let's press Ctrl or Command T from our keyboard, and we have to scale it properly. Okay, looks good. And let me hit this tick mark. Now we have to follow the same things using move tool. Select the fourth line, and here you can take a look. The fourth line layers is selected. Then we will use the type tool. So here is the type tool. Let's start writing over here 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, let me hit this tick mark, and we have to scale it properly. To scale it, we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's scale it properly. Okay, now it seems good, and let me click on this tick mark. Okay, and now we will use the move tool once again, and then we have to click the last line, and then we have to use the type tool. So let's write here 29, 30, and 31, and rest of the dates we will delete it from here. And let me click on this tick mark, and now we have to scale this last line properly, and therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's scale this last line properly with the upper line. Okay, now it looks good, and let me hit this tick mark. Okay, you can take a look. Our month of January is complete, and now we will create the second month, February. But before that, we have to move all the layers which we used for creating the month of January, and we will move all the layers in a group folder. So let's do that. So we have to select all the layers which we used for creating the month of January. After selecting all the layers, we have to click on this group icon, and you can take a look. All the layers are moved into the group folder, and we have to rename this group name. Let's write January. Okay, January. Right now we have to duplicate this January group. To duplicate this group, we have to right click on here, and then we will get this duplicate group option. So let me click duplicate group option, and we have to write February. Okay, February, and let me click OK. And you can take a look, our layer is duplicated, and we have to place this February layer beside January, and therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T, and let's move this layer over here. Okay, seems good. Let me hit this tick mark, and now we have to change the name of month from here. So therefore we have to expand our February group folder, and we have to rename the month of January, and therefore we have to find the January layer. So here is the January layer, and after selecting this January layer, we have to use the type tool, and let's click here, and let's change the name of month. Let's write February. Okay, looks good, and let me click on this tick mark, and you can take a look. The name of month is changed, and we have to remove this 30 and 31. As you know, February contains maximum 29 days, and therefore we have to use the move tool. So here is the move tool. Let's select the last line, and here is the layers is selected, and now we will use the type tool. So here is the type tool, and we have to remove these 30 and 31 dates. So after selecting the 30 and 31 dates, we have to delete this dates, and therefore you can press delete button from your keyboard. So let me click on the tick mark, and now we have to scale 29 date properly, and therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T. Let me zoom in the image, and let's scale it properly. Okay, looks good, and let me hit the tick mark. Okay, our month of January and month of February is complete, and right now we will duplicate the January group folder once again, and we will do the same things for March, April, May till December. So let's duplicate the January group folder. So therefore we have to press a right button, and from there we will get this duplicate group option, and let me write March, and let me click OK. And you can take a look, the layer of January, I mean the group of January, is duplicated, and we have to scale it. To scale it, we have to press Ctrl or Command T. You can take a look, it's selected, and we have to press under the January month. Okay, seems good. Let me click on here, and we will repeat these things for many times till December. So let me do that, and we will change the name of month as well. So let me create the 12 field for 12 month. So I have to follow the same things, so let me do that. I will use this move tool to select this one. Okay, and now I have to select this January layer, and using the type tool I will type March. Okay, looks good. And let me minimize the March group folder, and right now I will duplicate this March group, and therefore we have to follow the same things. Right click, duplicate group, I will write April. Okay, let's press Ctrl or Command T and place this April here. Okay, so let's change the name of month. Here is the April group folder, and here is the name of month. This is the layer, and we have to change the name of month, April. Let me click OK, and let me close the April group folder. Now we have to do the same things till December, so let me do that. Okay, we are done, and you can take a look. We have created total 12 rectangle shapes, and we placed all the name of month, date, and dates along with the day inside the rectangle shapes. So let's zoom in the image, then you can have a clear look. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So you can take a look. It's a single page calendar, and this is how you will create a single page calendar in Adobe Photoshop. Actually, it's quite simple. It's not so complicated. You just have to create rectangle shapes, and inside the rectangle shapes you just have to place the month, name of month, days and dates, and you just have to repeat these things for 11 times. Then you will have total 12 months in a single page. So this is how you will create a single page calendar in Adobe Photoshop. If you want to get the realistic view of this calendar design, then you have to place this design inside a mockup file. And in our exercise file, I already given a calendar mockup file. You just have to open that PSD file and you have to place your design inside the mockup file. So after placing our calendar design inside a mockup file, this is the final view of our calendar design inside a mockup file, and it really looks good. And this is the quite simple and easiest way to create a single page calendar in Adobe Photoshop. So see you in next lesson. Bye bye.